Hi, my name is Jordan Donini, and I'm a professor of biology at Florida Southwestern State College at the Collier campus, where I work with students focusing on wildlife research, specifically focusing on the biology, life history, and ecology of turtles in Southwest Florida. I'm just gonna grab a turtle and start. So the first one is gonna be SO, which is Sternothrus odoratus. So this specific project is kind of a unique one. It's all what we call novel data. We were contacted by Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, about a number of turtles that were confiscated from an illegal poaching ring. These are species that are native to Southwest Florida and were collected from the Southwest Florida region. So these particular animals are from the general area, and because of that, they were hopeful to get them back into the wild. Let's save these stripes for last because we're definitely gonna pick some of these out for radio tagging. Not only we're just releasing the animals in identified habitat, we're also going to be monitoring them with radio telemetry, which is effectively putting tags that emit a beep at a specific radio frequency that'll allow us to track them and monitor their survival over the next year. You ready, Stephanie?
Yes. I am recording the measurements for the turtles. So we're weighing them, measuring them, and then each one gets a specific number. So when we recapture them, we can kind of check and see if they've lost weight, gained weight, to kind of judge how they're doing after being released.
It's a female SO.
Okay. Head width.
So to ensure there's at least a second level of identification, we insert what's called a passive integrated transponder, or PIT tag, which is effectively a microchip like your dog or cat would get at the vet. So their ovaries kind of rest right here on the back spot. So she's actually inserting the probe there to try to visualize the ovaries to see if there are eggs or not. If we're seeing GI tract and we're not seeing eggs or ovaries, that means she's okay to be PIT tagged. Now that this one has gotten its microchip, we give it a scan, and boom, now it's got a unique identifying code. We're actually gonna drop first batch right here. So yeah, I'm gonna hop in. There's been very little done with re-releasing these animals. So the stuff that we're doing is kind of on the precipice of some really new, neat stuff and may really inform management decisions down the road. All right, so 0153 is the PIT tag. You get that one? Okay. See you guys later. And we will see them later because we will be tracking them.
You know, this is one of the good days. It's not very often that we have the opportunity to release turtles that we've received through undercover investigations. So not only are we releasing them, we have the ability to learn a lot more about them. So it's tremendously exciting, and I think the future is bright for these guys.
These are prime candidates for successful release. And we think once they settle, these turtles are probably gonna do well. We're cautiously optimistic. We'll let the data do the talking, but we're very cautiously optimistic that these guys will do fine. I mean, this is the dream. This is why I do what I do. There's literally no more uplifting feeling than knowing you're directly helping with conservation through science. Science is my passion, conservation is my life, and being able to not only participate in those things, but that to be my job is just, I mean, it doesn't get any better.